All right, everybody, welcome back to Lee Wayne Outdoors. Today we are down here on Watts Bar at the Kingston Steam Plant. But looks like we got two backwater bays that come around through here. And what I'm hoping to do is intercept a good fish, either coming to this or leaving it. We've got some big gizzard shad. We're gonna cut these mammy jammies up right now. Oh no! A big old head on that one. See, get that fin off. That'll definitely make you miss a fish right there, Jack. Been there and done that, been down that road. Put a big old body hunk on this one. It's awful windy today. It's 38 degrees this morning. I definitely gotta get these scales off here. I'm using smaller hooks. Why? Because that's all I got, guys. I'm gonna walk down here and cast this mammy jammy. Walking on the rocks. All right, we got a body section on this one right here. Using the Charlie Brown, I believe it's 8/0. Let's see what happens with her. We're gonna sell her. Or send her. Pretender. Reel 'em up. Let 'em down. That right there hit a little bit of a drop. Nice overcast day. Pretty day for fishing. And I mean that literally. Got a big old head on this one. Fishing an area in the wintertime, these backwater creeks and coves, what I like to see here, mussels. These blue catfish will feed on these mussels. You can actually sometimes pick them up and shake them and hear these shells, mussel shells, jingling in their belly. But I hope I got one out here today seeking a gizzard shad. It's cold water. It's normally what they prefer. We're going to give them a head. Dinner's here. Oh, I hit a little drop. Yeah, buddy, we're catfishing. Here's my buddy David here.
Hello.
Come stand a little right here, David, a little bit closer so they can see you. This thing makes you look a mile away. Hello, David.
Hello, Lee Wayne.
Are you going to catch a catfish today?
We're going to catch a big catfish today.
Well, we're going to get you rod out here. I'm going to get it down in this takedown rod holder, and we're going to get you situated. David is going to be using, if I can get it untangled here, the Chad Ferguson Whisker Seeker medium heavy action rod. As you guys can see it right here, the Whisker Seeker, and that's what we're doing, seeking whiskers. It's paired up with a Penn Squall 15, 40-pound Berkeley big game on the Whisker Seeker, and the Kuma Longitude right here, one closest to me, and the other one is 65-pound Solemn line. Here you go. David, have you ever caught a catfish, buddy?
Never in my life.
Never in your life? Well, hopefully that changes today, buddy. I'm going to give you a good piece of bait.
Okay, perfect.
All right. Now, since David has never used surf rods and he doesn't know how to deal with bait runners, I've got him a takedown rod holder right here. Bambi been walking here too, look. But like I said, I got him his takedown rod holder here. All I'm gonna do is throw him out here and lock the rod down. If you're not good at setting a hook, that's the best thing you can do is get you some rod holders and just lock them down. There's our bait right there. Standard Carolina rig on all of these rods. Man, that reel sounds like crap. All right, we got him in the takedown rod holder here. Oh, if I don't fall. A little windy today. Yeah, I believe we have a really good, decent shot at hooking a good fish here. We will intercept fish here because this is the time of year you fish places like this. I mean, I guess you consider this backwaters, kind of. Right out there's the main river channel. So far nothing, and it's been that way everywhere I have went the past 3 trips. You know, every time you get something new, it seems like it's got a hex on it. I have yet to get good chest cam footage of a good fish with this camera. I met up with Catfish Dave the other day, and he gave me another Sony ASDR AS50, I believe is what it's called. I may be saying that wrong. But he told me he hardly ever used that camera. It was for more or less like a backup. The only reason I'm not using it right now is because I'm having trouble getting back into my MacBook. Now, I used that camera, not that one, but one just like it that Panfish Bill, which is now Fishing with Billy, gave me. And I had a lot of success with that camera, man. I was using it one night and I had this old cheap plastic tripod, and I believe I was at Car Cow Park, and wind knocked it over and busted the whole side off of it. And I took a gentleman fishing, and I told him to take my camera off that tripod, and I guess he just thought it was magnetic or something, so he just ripped the son of a gun. He ripped the whole bottom out of the son of a gun. But I glued her back and we used it. I believe Fishing with Billy's even got that camera in one of his videos. I guess you could say I used and abused it, and kind of not, because both things that happened to it were not my fault. All right, guys, we've gave this spot about 2.5 hours. What I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna head on back up the road a little ways, and it's apparently I had a hit, because it's pretty hard to fish without bait. The bite's been tough right now, guys. I mean, it's been very difficult. I think I'm going to upsize and see if I've got some bigger hooks, and we're going to throw a lot bigger baits at this next spot because we've got plenty of large gizzard shad. One good thing is I didn't hang up any of these rods. Wow, but I did get hit in the face with a gizzard shad. Yeah, something's up. I know y'all probably say, "Daggum, this man breathes hard." I'm gonna tell you why. We got COPD. I've had it for about 2 years. But I keep on a trucking. Keep on a trucking. Get that out of my face, Satan. That stuff right there ruining my life. That stuff right there will ruin your life. Low power, close. Yep. There's what we look like. Actually makes a pretty good video. Would be great to use all the time. Thank you, David, for picking that up. Here we go. We got to keep the place clean. Make sure we get this bag and Gatorade. Yeah, we got to keep the place clean, or you'll come down here one day and there'll be a sign that says no fishing. That ain't never no good. A bucket right there comes in handy for many things. That's why I step up. That's why I stop on the side of the road, the interstate. Wherever I see a spare bucket, I'm gonna grab it. I've got a big bow in both those lines. Kind of in a predicament. Got this fire pit right here. So I ain't gonna be able to back up and set the hook like I normally do sometimes. All right, guys, it's the second night. I'm back down here at the steam plant. I chose to come back down here for 2 reasons. Number one, I told you guys I would. Number two, I just know there's a really good chance at landing a big fish here this time of year. We stayed all day till about 5 o'clock. And that's when they started hitting. Like I said, I believe they're coming up here shallow to feed. I just think they're doing it at night. I've got a head bombed out on this one closest to me. I've got a big old body section on that Chad Ferguson whisker seeker. That one locked down in the takedown rod holder. And I got a gizzard shad flapper piece on the one over here on the far right. Only bad thing about this place is having to walk and climbing down these daggum runs. Do what? We got good bait if they are feeding. If this is that window, it won't take long. Tonight may not be a night bite. Like I said, this warm weather probably got that bait fired up back in here today. I
know it did because it's still in here, because I can still hear it out there flipping. I didn't hit any kind of major drops with these rods, but there's good drop-offs and good holes near here, and good ledges near here. I'm gonna give this place a little while longer. I was gonna leave at 9, but I'm hearing shad flip right out in front of me right now. That bait may just be starting to move in here. I hope we get something, man. I've drove 222 miles for this video. I live all the way in Kodak, and this place is 55 miles away from my house. 110 miles one way.
What's wrong with you, fish? Are you too good to eat your shad?
Here, you got a fish. You got a good fish. Here. Okay, man. Don't horse it. You want me to get him? Huh? He's good. You want me to get him? This might be a good fish. I don't know if this is a blue, a flathead, or what. Big old blue. He's wrapped all up in this line. I don't know how big he is. I'm gonna have to get in after him. Grab that rod, Katie. Set the phone down. Come here. You come here. Oh yeah, he got a big old head. Big old head. Oh yeah. Hey, he moved in here. Oh yeah. Sorry, Katie. You're good. Well, I told you all my money was on the rod on the right. Really? I don't know what he weighs. I've drove 222 miles to get a good one. Now, that's a good fish. We're gonna let him go. Bring the phone down here. Let me turn my... I'm gonna let you all get a good look at him there. He's a good one. I don't know what he weighs. I ain't worried about the weight. Ain't worried about it at all. We're gonna get him back in the water. Go on. You're going the wrong way, big boy. Look at me. Come on. Go the other way. Oh. Come on. Jack, you gotta go the other way. Come on. Come on. You gotta go the other way, big boy. There you go. You gotta go the other way. Doggy. figures it out. No, he's still going the wrong way. I could not take you all the way out into the lake. Come on. I will too, just to save you. Come on. Well, you get an idea there, Jimmy. Bye-bye. Well, guys, I believe I'm gonna call this a video. It's been 2 days in the making. Katie said that catfish was a little bit too big to be her first one, didn't you?
Yes, sir.
Well, anyway, we got us a good one tonight on the whisker seeker here. But I'm gonna take this time now to tell you, as God loves you, He's got a plan for your life. Keep it safe and in between the ditches. Thanks, and have a great day.